here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neymar's cross. Roll! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Puskás, and this is Hullet. Croatia needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Raul. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Great ball if he can get there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Big header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Croatia really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Can he get it through? Koundé.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And that shapes to shoot! It's in! Croatia are back in business! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And no, that was never going to make it. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Cruyff. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed... Goes for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Number 10, Pele.
Maldini. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Another save. So, third corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! It's a loose ball. In he goes again! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and...
And Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele! He should have put that one away.
Pele really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Platini. Number 22, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 21, Francesco Totti. Number 14, Rui Costa.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's Maldini. Lovely ball. It's Pele! Out of play for a goal kick. Neymar. Now it's Totti. Totti! And the ball's come loose here. And again! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cruyff. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. Goes for goal! Oh, nearly. There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Maldini.
Croatia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Pass somewhat off target. It's a really well-measured ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Pele! Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Well, that has not gone well. That's the end. Croatia were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands.
Against
This really
Arsenal.
is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. In he goes again! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's played through for him. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has left him in a heap. No way through. Pelé takes a shot. Koeman getting this one clear. That has not gone well. He's gone for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Cross into the box. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's an imaginative pass. He's picked his way through. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Aimed beyond the defence. Hangs in a cross. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pedri.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in mid...
Gullit! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. And he's gone searching crossfield. Beckham. Hullet is in a really good position out wide. Koeman. Koundé cuts out the pass. Marquez. And it's Pedri. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Pelé. And this is Messi. Fires it in low. Hullet. Platini. And that interception was most necessary. Tries to pass it through. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pedri. Guardiola. Now it's Gullit. Out to the right. Nicely worked. He's had it taken off him. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar. Swept in. And a chance! Cleared without complication. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Beckham standing over it. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Koeman gets over and intercepts. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's well spotted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pedri.
There will be 1 minute
Messi.
time.
Guardiola. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Beckham. Floated through. Oh, that's fabulous. Gullit plays it in. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Croatia would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's having a shot! Early ball out from the back. Now it's Neymar, showing good feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pedri. Now that's well seen too. Maldini.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
It's a pretty loose pass. Maldini. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Now it's Gullit. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Pele! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Now there's a fight. Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neatly clipped into space. Guardiola. And he's managed to get free. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? This time, surely! No, that pass has been well intercepted. Looking for the run. Koeman makes the interception. Gullit. Roberto Carlos. It's Gullit. Now it's Neymar. Looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Gullit. Platini. Pass is just off target. Beckham. And he's been shifted off it. Can he get it through? Now it's Pele. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Croatia. Number 13, Raul. Number 19, Platini. Number 22, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 21, Francesco Totti. Number 14, Rui Costa. Number 9, Pep Guardiola.
Croatia have their second corner now. Maldini clears it away. Great vision. Neymar. It's gone out for a throw-in. Knocks it into space. And that has been clubbed away. Cruyff. Now, what about a counter-attack? Totti. And smartly reclaimed. Tries to play it through. And this is Cruyff. He's away. And Cruyff! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Cruyff really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
That is ended up in no man's land. Cruyff, that is good alertness. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Neymar. That's been slipped through. And he's found a way past. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Croatia. Number 15.
Croatia making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Croatia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Pele. Marquez. Oh, terrible pass. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Totti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Pedri gets it away. Thuram carries the ball down the right, played into the middle. This could be their final throw of the dice. Corner number 4 coming up here.
There will be 3
Guardiola! He's missed, but not by that far. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. And the number on the board is 3. Stood up well to him there. And the referee brings it to a close. Croatia were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through, or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Koeman cuts it out. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Pedri, oh, perfectly measured that. And Romario! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Koundé gathers from the goal kick. That pass isn't the best. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to...
And there's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away. Pele! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Cruyff. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. This might spell danger.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Romario. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Cruyff. Played into space. Maicon kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Maicon can see things others simply cannot. Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Neymar getting this one clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's definitely not his best. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Koeman did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Neymar. And it's Cruyff. And this is Romario. Just eases him off the ball. Gullit. Over to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Neymar. Raul. Now it's Pele. De Jong. Neymar. And this is Romario. Maldini wins the duel this time. Pele goes for a shot! Superb from Pele! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it's Croatia who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
And one more try! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's claimed by the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Maldini. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And Cruyff! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And
How would you review the
please
first
turn
half?
towards the
Well, I'm a
screen
little bit
for a
worried for
special
them and the
presentation
way they've
featuring
looked
our guest
in
performance
transitions,
today.
Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy
Substitution
moments.
for
Concede
Arsenal.
another, and we know
Number
it's an awful
7,
long way back.
Neymar.
Croatia have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Croatia carrying a one-goal lead. And it's been played through. Raul. Oh, such a clever touch. He's had a shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Roberto Carlos. Nice. Big header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Cruyff. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that has put paid to that. Now, can they get him away? Hoisted in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cruyff.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Platini, not the most accurate pass. And it's Pedri. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff driving forwards. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Neymar. Roll! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Attendance for this match was 60,810.
It's run loose here. Pedri, played out to the left flank. And that could set him on his way. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Romario. Beckham. Quick look, then plays it in.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neatly clipped into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He can run onto that. He's found a way through. Drilled, shoots! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
After 76
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Romario. Now it's Romario. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And Romario! And he comes up trumps again. Messi. Guardiola. Can he get on the end of this? Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Romario. Marquez proves too strong, too smart. Now it's Hullet. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now it's Messi. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Driving on and making good progress. And the referee brings it to a close. Croatia can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Croatia get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combo...
And Beckham! David Beckham! An individual masterpiece!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners.
Pele! He scores! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Romario showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Romario. Now it's Beckham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And a poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Pedri. Croatia have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Platini could move up a gear here. Platini proves just a little bit... Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He has found the way through. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Rivaldo. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Croatia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And this is Neymar, and he whips it in. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Played up towards the front line. Beckham. Chance here to counter. Oh, good ball! Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
France with the corner, they're first. Beckham with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Tries to play it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Caceres cuts out the pass. Threads one in. Hazard. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Caceres. Pedri, a player so deservedly. It's Pele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Maicon. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miss.
Goes for goal! Oh, off the bar! Pass somewhat off target. Rivaldo. He's in a great position here. Pullet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Rivaldo. Oh, important interception. Platini. And it's from Mario. That is good alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And we hit half-time. Croatia are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. The midway point of the game.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander de souhaiter un excellent anniversaire au gardien du stade. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8, Beckham. Le numéro 13, Hazard. Le numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 7.
Croatia get the ball rolling in the second half.
Le numéro 18, le numéro 24.
Nicely weighted ball. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Roberto Carlos. Spread it left. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Croatia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rivaldo. And he's worked it through. Pullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, played right into his path. Neymar. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
No, that's been intercepted. Platini, lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on goal! Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And it's Michel Platini. Tries to pass it through. Pele. And he's lost his man here. Chance, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Caceres gathers from the goal kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar picked out brilliantly. And the shot! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 14.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Pele. Croatia needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw...
Real chance! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This has become one superb game of football. Oh, he's been caught napping. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away? Foot in. Now it's Maradona.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's there to retrieve it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking to play him in. Bullet. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's on it. Can he get away? Pele! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh no, this does not look good. Takes a shot! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
France take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Croatia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cross needs to be good. Nicely spread. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Pele! Totti going about things with real menace.
Il y aura 4 minutes
The
de
final
temps additionnel.
seconds now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rui Costa. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's the end. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.